Hi, this is Coach Rochet with Trainer Rock, and we're going to go over how we want you to do your arm action in the speed component of your workouts. You'll notice in the speed component of your workouts that quite often we do arm action. You'll see, say, arm series, seated arm series, or arm series in a lunge position. And really, this is just a exercise or a tool we use to ingrain proper arm action in our athletes. So probably one of the biggest faults we see, and one of the easiest to correct, is that our athletes have improper arm action when they're running. A lot of times they're coming across and rotating their body, or maybe it's too big of an arm action or too short of an arm action. Another one we see, which is common, is athletes front running out here and they don't get that good backswing in there. So there's a few things that go into having good arm action. And we'll go over those in this drill, or these drills, this series or progression of drills will help reinforce that. One of the first things you want to do is you want to relax at the shoulders. You don't want to be up here running all tight. Smooth is fast. Remember that, smooth and relaxed is fast, so not real tight up in the shoulders. Another thing you want to do is you kind of want to, along with that, you want to relax your hands a little bit, all right? Not real clenched fists. They can be partially open, they can be loose fists, they can be totally open, but just nice and relaxed as you're going through your arm action. Now the position of the arms for the arm action is about 90 degrees. Okay, that's going to change a little bit throughout here, but really on that back swing, we want about 90 degrees at the elbow, and holding the arm in there, most of the motion happening around the shoulder. A lot of people make the mistake of straightening that arm out or opening that arm out. That's going to slow you down. So you want to keep that 90 degrees, really drive that elbow back. When the arm comes forward, it's going to close a little bit, but that happens naturally. You don't even need to think about that. But really drive that elbow back and think about that 90 degrees on the backswing. And then in terms of the range of motion of the arm swing, don't want to be real short in here, but don't want to be huge in here. Basically what we're looking at, some coaches, some track coaches will say cheek to cheek, meaning fingers block right here at the cheek, and then they come right around at this cheek down here. The way I like to look at it is basically right around the cheek or the chin right here. The fingers stop, boom, blocked right there, and then we put that hand in the hip pocket or just past the hip right here, and that should give you an idea of the range of motion you're looking for. When you're doing your arm swing, think about this. Think about driving back hard with that elbow. Drive back hard with the elbow, and then the arm's going to come forward on its own. It's going to bounce back, and that'll give you speed. Just keep driving the arm back, all right, like you're trying to pop someone in the chin with your elbow coming back. Now the drills we have, we start in a seated position because that kind of helps develop the posture that we're looking for, and it prevents extending that arm, because if you extend the arm, you're going to hit the ground. So again, good posture. I had a coach tell me once, the posture you want when you're running, think when you're standing up and running, is that you want to be nice and tall and centered over your hips. He said it was like riding a unicycle. Now I'm not a clown. I've never been on a unicycle before, but I can just imagine that if I'm on a unicycle, I have to be straight up and down and centered. If I lean back, I'll fall off. If I lean forward, I'll fall off. So good posture here, relaxed shoulders, chest up, and we just start nice and easy with our arm swing. All right, I'm focusing on keeping that 90-degree angle, and I'm driving my elbow back. Now to speed up, I don't decrease my range of motion. Speeding up doesn't mean do this. It means go faster and relax, and I'm driving my elbow back from the side. I start nice and smooth like this, really working that posture, and then to speed up, I just keep driving my elbow back. And I get a little bouncy from the energy from my arms, and that's all good. Try to keep my toes up, that'd be a good habit to get into. And I'm driving like that, keeping that good arm action in there. Next, we progress from there. As we get good at that, we progress to arm series in a lunge position. All right, same posture, same relaxed shoulders, same arm action, and now we're doing the same thing right here. And then we speed it up with that same range of motion, driving back, and then we'll go ahead, do the same thing, switch legs. It's always a good idea to kind of checklist in your mind, how's my posture? Is my elbow bent right? Am I driving the elbow back? Start slow. Do this in front of a mirror. check your range of motion. Make sure you're not out in front and short right here. And then speed it up as you go, and you'll get better at this. Next version that you're going to see is tall right here, on your knees. Now what we want to do here is continue what we've been doing with the arm action, get that speed in there, get that good drive with the elbow back, but we want to make sure the athlete has the core strength and the ability to stay tall. Straight line, knee, hip, and shoulder. We don't want to see this stuff right here. Nice and tall, and you're driving the arms. And get that good arm action. From there, we'll progress. The final part of this progression is the standing. Alright, same thing. Good posture. Relax the shoulders. Let's get those arms going. Drive that elbow back. And your arms will definitely come forward. Drive back, drive back, drive back. And you'll get that good arm action going right here. Do this in front of the mirror. Do it more than we do it in our workouts. We try to do it 2 or 3 times a week. You have a problem with your arms or swinging like this, or you're straightening, or you're not full range of motion, do it every day in front of the mirror. You're going to get better. You clean that up, you're going to get faster, smoother with your sprints on the field. It's going to help you in all the running that you do. So I'll catch you next time on Train Heroic.